Hey everyone, welcome back to World of Warcraft Classic and our ultra hardcore Shaman. I appreciate you joining me today, and I hope you are all doing well. Today we return to Tirisfal Glades to see if we can wrap up what remains of the zone. We're going to start east of Brill to return Gunther's book, and we'll see where that takes us. So, let us swim over and get started. Oh, that's right. We need to train our axe skill. We just picked up a one-hander and a shield. And yeah, I totally forgot about that. If you're going to stick with the one-hander and shield, I chose axes because I feel like they're going to be a bit more common to find both on vendors and for quests that we complete. So that's why I chose that. But yeah, let's take on some more of these shambling horrors just to level up this skill a bit. It should be a fairly quick skill to level, I think. Especially since we're going to be attacking faster with the one-handed weapon. So we should be able to catch up pretty quick. And there's not going to be too much within the glades that'll prove to be much of a threat, since we're currently sitting at level 14. This is pretty crazy though. I think this might be the first time that I will be leaving, kind of these starting zones at level 15 most likely. That's what I'm anticipating. And I would like to, I was talking about going to the Barrens first, originally, just because we can collect some more buff food. Speaking of which, we should probably eat some of that now. But I was thinking about it some more, and we might want to do like the first couple of quests in Silverpine, just to avoid those quests becoming gray. When we go to the Barrens, I want to spend some time grinding on Planestriders a bit, and I think we'll end up with gaining too much experience from that, to the point where we'll end up with more gray quests than we want. It's not like we have to handle much in Silverpine before we can move on. It's really just enough to get ourselves over to the Sepulchre and maybe do like the first quest or so there. Alright, it's enough killing for now. Let's speak with Gunther.
I'm listening.
My book. So you were the thief who stole it. But what is this new enchantment upon it? Bethor? He is in Lordaeron? If he still exists, then perhaps he too escaped from the Lich King's grasp.
Goodbye.
You say you are not bound by the will of the Lich King, and the enchantment Bethor placed upon my book corroborates this. But before I believe you, I must have proof that you are an enemy of the Scourge. There is an old, bloody altar just off the southern coast of this island. It is used by a powerful Scourge agent Lilith Nefara. Take a candle of beckoning from this crate here. Light it on the altar, and Lilith will awake. Destroy Lilith, and I will believe you are the Lich King's foe.
Dark Lady, watch over you.
Take a candle of beckoning from this crate. Let's grab it. And we will head over to this altar here. There is an old, beaten, bloody table. You place the candle of beckoning upon the table and light it. You've disturbed my rest, Shaman. Now face my wrath. Return to Bethor.
This had better be good.
You have defeated Lilith Nefara, proving you are an enemy of the Scourge. Incredible. I had believed I was the only undead with free will, but you have shown me there are others who have broken the Lich King's domination.
Our time will come.
Take this nether gem to my old comrade Bethor. It will let us communicate, and I have much to tell him. Oh, interesting. We would have gotten a shield as a reward from this. Looks to have the same stats as far as the armor and block goes as the shield we have now.
Beware the living.
I suppose that would have been the shield we would have used if we had not randomly found this green one. Alright, so that's back in Undercity. We will probably save that for last. What I want to do now is head south and speak with Deathguard Linnea. She's located at a camp next to the skinning and leatherworker trainers, kind of at the crossroads here, right outside of Undercity. We'll speak with her to pick up a quest, and then we will head down the road, take on some spirits, some zombies, and continue killing the Scarlet Crusade. I think I'm starting to like the idea of going to Silverpine first, even if it's going to be a quick stint. So I think I'm going to start killing some dusk bats just to collect a little bit more food to cook. The vampiric variety we might be able to see on our way once we pick up our quest from Deathguard Linnea. And those would actually grant us some experience, at least, I think. Yeah, we're just looking for these meaty bat wings. We're about 20 skill points off from catching our axe skill up. Shouldn't take too much longer.
What is it?
Magistrate Severin wants a report. Very well. The defenders at the bulwark are holding the majority of the scourge at bay, but some do slip through on occasion. We have seen sporadic scourge activity east of this station, with a concentration around the Balnir farmstead.
Embrace the
Now
shadow.
return to Magistrate Severin with the information I gave you. He'll want it as soon as possible, so be swift. And if you see any scourge on your way back, take them down. We can't let them wander into our lands unchallenged.
Victory for Sylvanas.
And then we've got the rear guard patrol. The defenders of the bulwark protecting Tearsfall from the Plague Lands are on constant alert, but sometimes Scourge will slip past them. Our success at the bulwark depends on a one-front battle. We cannot allow an attack from the rear, nor can we allow our defenders' supply line to be cut. Assist the bulwark. Patrol east and slay any Scourge you find. Spend particular effort at the Balnir farmstead to the east. It has become a haven for interloping Scourge.
Watch your back.
Sounds good. I think we can vendor some stuff here at the fishing supplier. And these Scarlet Insignia rings have been sitting in our inventory for quite a long time. And we will fix that a little bit later. It might have been one of the first times we've used a bandage. We get that cool pulsing effect around the border of our screen when we use one to indicate that we're being healed. I wonder if we had a hot on us, like a rejuvenation from a druid or a renew from a priest, if it would have that same effect. Alright, well, we're here at the Balnir farmstead now, so we'll start killing our ghosts and our zombies. We managed to collect just 2 meaty batwings. Well, that's good enough for half an episode, I suppose. Hopefully we can kind of keep up this this feeling of, I feel pretty comfortable taking on 2 enemies at once for now. but I know that feeling is going to be very short-lived as we enter the Barrens and Silver Pine. But man, I would love to keep it like this moving forward. Which means we might have to do some extra grinding, which I typically don't do in hardcore. But I think we've gone over this before. The Horde side in particular has a really tough time from levels 1 to 30. Really from like 50, from where we are now at 14, 15 to 30. Just maintaining green quests. It's much easier for the Alliance to do that. So when that happens, you know, those might be, you know, when our quest log is filled with yellow quests only. That might be a good time to just kind of grind a little bit, particularly for any cooking materials. We could always save any extra buff food that we pick up in the bank or something. I picked up a slight cloak upgrade here in the hunting cloak. Nothing spectacular. We did get a scroll of spirit as well, so we can use that. That'll do just fine. And we picked up a bag. Unfortunately, we don't need it. Just a 6 slot. The next bag price, I think, jumps up pretty significantly to get the 8 slot. But we're going to kind of need it soon. Just house all of this random stuff that we have to keep on ourselves the whole time. Looks like we just need 2 more spirits and then we can move on. Right. We're going to head up this hill here and deal with the Scarlet Crusade next. So we've got insignia rings that we need to collect. We don't need to collect all of them here. There is one more additional quest that will follow this one. So what we're really here for are going to be the Scarlet Friars, and we'll take on Captain Vakon, I think his name is. This quest is probably already gray to us, if I had to guess. Get our food buff up for the captain. Let me just double check where we are with our skills. We might want to save this cloth to make some more stuff. To make some more bombs specifically. Because we're probably gonna use one here at least. Get both of these totems down. And then we'll go ahead and take these guys out. I'm going to take the Friar out first. There we go. I do like that for a tough challenge we can actually, it would actually be worth setting up all of our totems. And that does feel really cool when it happens. If we somehow make it past level 30, we'll have all of our totems. I picked up a green chest piece for male wearers. That is not us, unfortunately, but that would have been really nice to have. We have yet to pick up any other green pieces of gear. Which is unfortunate. But I guess when we go into the Barrens and Silver Pine, we'll see a lot more of that stuff, hopefully. Alright, yeah, we are all good with this quest. Still need 3 more rings for Proof of Demise, but that's okay. We can handle that in the follow-up quest. The only thing we need to do now, at least for the time being, is to finish a new plague. So we're going to head into Venom Web Vale, which we are right here. Kill some spiders. I always end up holding on to that spider meat only to not use it, so I'm not going to hold on to it this time. But if we do end up finding a cooking recipe for it, then we'll start keeping that meat again. Otherwise, the only thing I'm going to keep from the spiders are the venom sacs that we can pick up, as those can be used to make anti-venom later on. I think shamans get the ability to cleanse poison with a totem, I think, of some kind. Maybe it's not even a totem, maybe it's a spell. Whenever we get that, I'm not sure when that would be. It might be post 20. But whenever we do get that, we can avoid taking up the inventory slot for anti-venom. Got a small belt upgrade here. Nothing special. A lot of stuff to vendor. I'm going to stop keeping these malachites because I don't think we're going to need as many, or I don't think we're going to need more than what we have now at least. And that finishes up the new plague quest as well. So let us get back to, I guess, Brill. Well, based on where we're at, I guess we'll head back to Deathguard Linea first here at the crossroads. And I'll figure out where to go from there. I don't know if any of these other quests are going to take us to Undercity. I'm not sure. Maybe I should turn in the Prodigal Lich Returns first, just in case that sends us back to Brill for some reason. Which I feel like it could. Running back into the Balnear Farmstead now, or at least the general area. We'll make our way back to the main road and continue to kill dusk bats on the way back. Collected 7 bat wings so far. That is pretty good. It'll last us over the next few episodes or so. It'll take us through the introduction to Silverpine, at least. Speaking of which, I gotta remember to pick up that quest back in Brill. The first breadcrumb to Silverpine is a delivery, I think, or a report or something that we have to get over to the Sepulchre. We have finally made it back. Let's fender our inventory first.
And you are.
Good, we made a fair bit of silver back for that.
I am forsaken.
Very good. Your efforts do much to keep the scourge at bay. A commendation will be sent to my superior, Executor Zygand.
Our time will come.
Good. Let's, I guess we'll go into Undercity first, since we're kind of over here already. You know what, the quest is still yellow to us though now. For the return to Bethor. I think we're fine on the silver right now, but I guess I'll just wait. Let's just get back to Brill first. Since we're already here. Yeah, I think the silver, like we have an upgrade coming up at 15 if we want to purchase a new axe from the like weapon vendor. We could do that. I think it costs like 40 silver though, so I don't know, maybe we'll wait. I'm kind of hoping we'll just pick up another weapon, like a green weapon from a quest or something. That's hopefully coming up soon.
What now?
I'm gonna cook up these meaty batwings first. We'll get that and the remaining spices out of our inventory.
What is it?
It is troubling to hear of the scourge slipping past the bulwark. The Lich King and his minions are ceaseless in their assaults. But we will not give in. He will not take us again.
Victory for Sylvanas.
Report delivered. Speak with Executor Zygand next.
This had better be good.
Captain Vacon's death will slow down the Scarlet Crusade's advancement in Tearsfall quite a bit, but other threats loom.
Farewell.
Scarlet Crusaders have been raiding from the ruined tower in northern Tearsfall past Vow's Rest. According to the information we have, a ruthless commander named Captain Melrake is in charge of this evil crew. I am entrusting you now with a special and dangerous mission. Slay Melrake or Melrache or Melrock, I don't know, and his 2 bodyguards in the name of the Dark Lady. So we would have been able to get our one-handed axe here if we had waited a bit longer. It is considerably weaker though than what we have now.
Our time will.
So I mean I'm still glad that we bought it instead.
What now?
This venom will do perfectly, Tavalek. Everything else has been added to my concoction and boiled down. Finally, I am ready to try this new deadly agent.
Trust no one.
According to the Death Guard, another one of those foolish dwarven mountaineers has just been captured. The Death Guard likes to use the cellar of the Gallows End Tavern as a holding cell until prisoners can be properly dealt with. Why don't you go see how the captured mountaineer enjoys this special drink I made for him? It contains a subtle hint of what the Dark Lady has planned for the rest of Azeroth.
Remember, patience.
And while we're here, we'll pick up the delivery to Silverpine. Time is a luxury that is not afforded to those of us under the employ of Lady Sylvanas. Surely you know this by now. As a member of the Royal Apothecary Society, it is my duty to share my knowledge with my colleagues so that our collective efforts might one day provide the Dark Lady with the new plague she so badly desires. Take these findings to Apothecary Renfarel, who is stationed at the Sepulchre in the Silverpine Forest. Follow the roads to the south from Brill. From the Undercity, go southwest.
Beware the limb.
Yep, we will take those over there when we can. Let us go interact with the Mountaineer next. And then I think our goal is going to be to complete the At War with the Scarlet Crusade quest chain, along with Proof of Demise. We'll be left with the Prodigal Lich Returns, as well as the Family Crypt. But, you know, the Prodigal Lich Returns can just be done whenever it is convenient to return to Undercity. And the Family Crypt, you know, I was going to wait on this anyway for a few more levels. It'll give me a reason to come back to Tirisfal. A drink at last. I'm sure it's no Rhapsody malt, but I'll take anything to wet the old whistle at this point. Ooh, and with that we hit level 15. Awesome. Yeah, it's still crazy to me that I'm level 15. I'm still doing the starting stuff. With that being said, we've unlocked a new row of talents to select from. We can increase the health of our Stoneclaw totem by 50% with 2 points into this one, and the radius of Earthbind. I don't really know how much health Stoneclaw starts with. I could have probably checked that. Well, I could check it right now, I suppose. But it's probably not enough for me to want to invest in that direction. 150, oh no, it's only by 50%, right? So boosts it up to 100 health. I feel like that's not going to be worth it. We're going to be having training dummies anyway at some point. We can reduce the damage we take from a lot of elemental effects. That doesn't seem too bad either, and increase the damage done by our fire totems. Honestly, I feel like I want to keep putting points into concussion and convection at this point. I don't know. I feel like this second row of talents here doesn't seem too appealing. I feel like the increased damage to our fire totems might be pretty decent with like new ranks of Searing Totem. Like it might get better later on. You know, but each attack of our Searing Totem deals like 10 damage. It's like not a lot. So, I mean, you know, we would need 2 points into this Call of Flame talent just to deal 1 extra point of damage each time it attacked. Like, I don't know if that's worth it. So let me take a look at my map real quick, see where I am. I think we have to continue to follow this path a little bit further before we get to where we need to be. Yeah, and I feel like taking 4% reduced damage doesn't sound like a lot right now. It might be useful later. We also have ways to interrupt spell casts. Let's just put our points into Concussion and Convection for this tier. I'll start putting points into Concussion to increase our damage. Each point increases our damage by with our lightning bolts and our shock spells and whatnot, which is everything that we use basically. Only by 1%, but like this is going to affect more than just our totems. And this is also going to be more powerful as we more and more powerful than this talent as we level up. Yeah, so it's a little bit boring, but we'll keep these. I feel like these first 2 talents in the elemental tree are just really strong. Alright, so we're not going to the Scarlet Monastery. We're going to take the fork in the road here and take this northern path. Yeah, and then at level 20 we'll get Elemental Focus, which is really nice. This will give us a chance to give us a clear casting state, which just simply reduces the mana cost of our next spell by 100%. Alright, so we've got Scarlet Vanguards and Neophytes. We'll have to be slightly more careful here. We're still going to be very powerful in comparison, I think, to most of what we encounter. We've got Scarlet Friars in the area too. Interesting. We've got healers, mages, and tanks. Glad I caught this friar before she headed inside. I would have certainly clogged things up for us, I think. Alright, we're going to prepare for a bigger pull here. We've got 3 to deal with. I think maybe we'll just go after the captain himself. I think we'll drop a stone claw totem as well. Just to grab the other 2 temporarily. We've got grenades. I've also got the faintly glowing skull I could use. I don't have my action bars right now. But I suppose I could open up my inventory real quick and use that if I need to. Let's grab this friar. That's all the rings that we need too, which is good timing. All right. Perfect. Well, I think we might have hit 50% of our health, possibly. But not bad. And yeah, it looks like we just needed to kill his 2 bodyguards too. We didn't need to kill anybody else. We've got our rings. And I think we're good. Let's head back to Brill and we'll turn everything in. I think we're leaving much on the table, which is good. Just going to be leaving the family crypt, I think, at this point. Yeah, we could probably turn in the Prodigal Lich Returns when we get to the Sepulchre for the first time. Because I think we'll get the quest, at least I'm assuming we will. We'll get the quest to take the goods to the Flight Master and whatnot and take those to Undercity and go back. held on to a couple more of those mild spices, so I figured might as well pick up a few more pieces of meat. All right, we're back in Brill. Let's get everything turned in and call it a day.
Be quick about your business.
I just noticed our bars came back. Oh, and they just vanished again. Okay, so they're like right here, right outside the Gallows End Tavern is considered, I guess, part of it.
I am forsaken. Watch your back.
Our Mothras would be proud. You serve your leaders well, Shaman. None of these are upgrades, so we'll just take the
Trust no one.
mail belt.
What would you ask of death?
You've done extremely well, Shaman. With ruthless fighters like you conquering in the name of the Forsaken, our race is one step closer to defeating Arthas once and for all. I have a good feeling about you, comrade.
Embrace the shadow.
All right. And I think that is it. We've got 4 quests left in our log. Very, very cool. I love that it's Hollow's End right now. Just increase the spooky factor even more. All right, that is gonna do it for me for today, guys. Yeah, we'll head into Silver Pine since we're already here in the next episode, and you know, we'll try to take care of as many like of the level 10 quests as we can right off the bat, just to, you know, give ourselves a chance to earn some additional experience, or at least I guess the better way to put it is to not sacrifice or leave any experience on the table when quests turn gray. So we'll do that first, and then we will head into the Barrens after that. Really appreciate you guys so much for watching as always, and if you enjoyed the video, please consider leaving a like and subscribing to the channel for more content like this. I hope to see you in Silver Pine. Take care.